Send your assistant out, Dolphin, and speak English.
That's right. That's right.
I consider coming to you for these medieval acupuncture treatments a great weakness on my part.
You should have more weaknesses like this.
Why?
My needles kill your pains, and my rhinoceros powers help you satisfy the lady. You don't like me, but you need me.
That's true, Dolphin. How do you feel about me?
I feel you pay my fees, and I charge you 3 times more than I charge anybody else.
I suppose that's an honor of some sort. I suspect that you have something special to sell me today.
This week, I shall be offered fees to trace your transactions. These offers will come from governments and from individuals. And I will accept these offers and do my best to carry them out, even if I'm asked to kill you, which is very possible, and which I would be very happy to do if I'm offered enough money. But if you want a deal, here it is. When I accept these offers from your enemies, before I carry them out, I will tell you what they are so you can prepare yourself for them. And for this, you will pay me 3 times what your enemies are paying me.
That last needle is hurting. Concentrate on your work.
There's no need to, Mr. Go. These needles are guided in heaven by Lu Tongpan.
I take it you've already been approached in some way.
Oh, yes. Not much, but enough to know what will follow.
Take the needles out, Dolphin.
5 seconds more. Yeah.
Here's your triple payment. In advance.
But at these rates, I can't afford to let you die. But you're falling in love with this young dancing girl, this Ali. At your age, it might hurry your death.
God knows, you may be right.
So, I'm going to double your dose of rhinoceros powder. You will now take it twice a day. You will have the power of a bull and the frequency of a rooster.
I won't be back soon, but keep on packing.
I keep it only because I'm afraid of you.
If you heard that I were killed, you would still be afraid?
That's when I would be afraid the most.
When it happens, and it might happen soon, I want you to arrange my funeral.
That would be an honor for the usual fee.
Not triple.
Not for your funeral.
During the 5th moon of the year 5000 BC, Chunli Chuan discovered the elixir of life and invented the power of transmutation. Chuan was the chief of the 8 immortals. This power was lost in the 10th century BC, some say through vanity, and was rediscovered by Gautama Buddha in the 6th century before Christ. Buddha has never again lost the secret, but uses it sparingly and only at certain cycles of time. The cycle is during the 5th moon of each 50th year. Should the course of human events need changing, Buddha sends a beam of light from his inner eye, and it strikes the mind of just one human being. Whatever that human being is doing, he or she does just the opposite. Sometimes, even the great Buddha himself is amused at the results.
Your future is uncertain, and the constellations are giving answers you don't understand. All is changing, standing still, you can see eternity. You surely will. is interrupted by one clapping hand. When the fire doesn't burn, and your yesterday's rooster has begun. Then it's time you consult them again and again. The yin and the yang, the yin and the yang, the yin and the yang.
Hong Kong lies like a jewel in the China Sea. I am Gautama Buddha, and the legend is true. I enjoy using my power to change men. Men like this one, Mr. Yin Yang Go. On the surface, a prominent businessman. But underneath, he was the embodiment of evil.
If you were dead and had gone to heaven, you couldn't be more blessed. Now, sleep well. And when you come to, I have a proposition for you, which will make you wealthy, wise. I don't know about healthy.
Washington, capital of the United States. When trouble arises anywhere in the world, the government calls in an organization called the CIA. Results are demanded, and life can become very difficult for the poor CIA officer, like Mr. Parker.
The CIA has leads. We're on the trail now.
You damn well better be on the trail. Now, you told us you were on the trail when our nerve gas was heisted, and when Fisher 4 was lost. Now, where are your trails for those items?
The fact that you've been receiving similar weapons from the enemy doesn't ease the situation. Why couldn't you hold his name are we running here? A barter system for the communists?
Now, we know this double heist is being pulled by a group or an individual. We know for sure that the group or the individual are situated someplace in the Far East. Residence and nationality we don't know, but we feel it's Hong Kong. And when we find out who it is and when the time is right, we'll put the arm on him.
Unfortunately, Parker didn't know Yin Yang Go. And if he'd known that the man on the bed was Mr. Go's guest, he'd have been even more concerned. A weapon expert in the hands of YY Go. Cruel, cunning, and unscrupulous, he knew exactly what he wanted and how to get it.
I'm sorry if I disturbed you. There must be some things you're curious about. I'll fill you in. My name is Go, Yin Yang Go. You are here because your plane was shot down over Red Chinese territory. Pilot was killed. Plane was totally lost. But some peasants who are friendly to me, I use them for transport now and then to the interior, pick you up and deliver you to my agents here in Macau. You're not seriously hurt. You're free to leave when you wish.
I seem to recall hearing you say you had some pleasant news for me.
Yes, fair enough. Ling Jia, some to fix some tea and cakes. All Chinese villains order tea and cakes before applying torture. It's a rule of all the best fiction, so why should I, in real life, be an exception?
Well, thank you for saving my life, if that's what you did. I wouldn't mind some tea, providing it isn't drugged. I mean, that's the way things happen in stories like these.
I represent parties who would be willing to pay you $250,000 Hong Kong dollars for one day's work.
Murder crosses my mind. I don't know why.
Do you want to hear the offer, or do you want to go free now?
Let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with my background?
Oh, yes. You are a ballistic technician employed by the United States Department of Defense. You are out here in the Far East supervising the emplacement and testing of electronic weapons under combat conditions. Generally correct?
You seem sure.
To put it bluntly, I want to buy some information from you about a specific laser beam device that you're installing.
The answer is no. You've got the wrong man, Yin Lang. Definitely on the wrong scent.
You're sure?
You bet your yellow belly button, I'm sure. I've spent my entire life fighting you bastards, and I'm not about to quit now. So, what's next? Torture? A little mind-blowing? Yeah.
Mind-blowing. No, I'm sorry. No, you're free to go. Exit. But if you are ever again offered $250,000 for a single day's work, I hope you're too old to enjoy it. By the way, I am not a communist. I'm what you would call in Washington a power broker.
Yeah, sure you are. Now, where am I? How do I get out of here?
Oh, you just row ashore and call the American consulate. They were all, didn't you? But do me a favor. Don't tell them about our conversation.
Oh, really? Why not?
Well, first, because I saved your life, but more important, because I have a dossier of your past, very private stuff. Your government wouldn't like what's in it.
Foolish Bannister. He won't take Mr. Gore's threat seriously. He's a scientist, not a conniver. All he wants now is a few days in Hong Kong, perhaps to renew old friendships, while Mr. Gore proceeds with planning his downfall.
Why'd you turn him loose?
It's the year of the dog. Let him run to the end of his leash.
Dangerous and it's weak. We can still get him back here. He'll report us to the consulate.
Delder, this man will tell you. 40 years ago, I came here as a boy. Little half-Mexican, half-Chinese refugee boy. I was alone when I came. But since then, I've had many close partners, like Suzuki here. Over the years, we've always succeeded with our deals because we never interfere with each other. We respect each other's speciality. I make the deal, I deliver the product. Suzuki here receives the money, and he pays it to the proper people at the proper time. This arrangement has worked fine with individuals and with governments. My advice to you is, don't mess with the formula.
But this new play is more dangerous than your others. There could be world repercussions.
Suzuki, sit down. I deal only with you, not with Zelda here. On your way home tonight, describe the beauty of female silence. Tell them about your geisha girls. Would you like a bribe? The Russians, are they in escrow?
Yes.
Terms?
Oh, they will pay you when we deliver the mock-up. Not later than December the 13th.
December the 13th is the Festival of the Lights. It shall be done. So now, sayonara. And may love continue to lead us along the paths of treachery.
拿 Nero， 我跟你说，我这个鱼标哈，
Colleen! Now we ordered the fish, we gotta take it.
You take it.
What the hell is with you?
I heard it, darling, with my head.
You didn't like batting me yesterday. Are you only sorry for fish?
You deserved it. Let's see, Bash. She's done nothing.
Hey, the man for the fish.
Okay. 怎么样？要命的快点走吧！那就我们走去了，真是要命的快点。For somebody who spares excites me. That's the last money we have, Nero. The end.
I don't know why I'm asking you to stay, except that I love you. I'm no good for you, and I haven't any money left. Not a cent.
We'll get some money.
No, I can't. You're right. I do have a loony bird's mind.
No, no, you're all right. Hey, just remember I'm all right, too. We'll get along.
Well, I better get to work. If I find some money to go out tonight, would you come?
I might, Butterfly Wong.
Oh, you know who I saw today? Ian Bannister. You remember, the American.
Bannister?
I think we passed him on the street today. And I still wish you wouldn't make jokes about Buddha. We've got enough problems as it is.
I go to forge the conscience of my people for the next 1,000 years. You in the West, myself here, we are colossi, Jimmy, my boy. Absolute no crap at all. 100% colossi.
Taling, I've been trying to find you.
You saw me today, and I saw you. I'm still with Nero.
I know you're still with Nero. Do you mind if I walk along?
Like Buddha says, with money you do anything.
So that's what Buddha says, does he?
Money?
Yes. Some.
Well, some is not enough. You want to start again with me? New terms. I want a big apartment, new wardrobe, the works. I'm a big girl now. I give, you give, yin and yang.
Poor Finnegan, the idealistic writer, the new James Joyce. Poverty can play strange tricks with a man's character. If you needed money, then Yin Yang Go was as good a man to ask as any.
If I help you, I shall expect something in return. Finish your drink, let's go for a walk through the city and make a pact with each other. Walking is my favorite way of doing business.
Is uncertain, and the constellations are giving answers you don't understand. Are is changing, standing still. You can't see eternity. You surely will.
Blitz this Bannister?
Exactly. Compromising.
I don't like the guy very much, but these are weird terms.
These are weird times.
The yin and the yang. The yin and the yang. The yin and the yang.
My partner, witness. His name is General Westmoreland, second. Let me up. We chain you up where you belong. Yeah.
Is that thing eating a bone?
Transmutations in nature are not frequent, but they can happen if the decision is properly made. I told you, I've changed. You could change too.
Oh, change to what?
You flirt and step around the edges of Chinese life. You could mutate. You could be part of it. I could help you.
Oh, no, thanks. I don't want to mutate. No, I just want to be free. I just want to keep the army off my back. You got your thing, I got mine. Say, this job, what do I do and what do I get if I do it?
We'll give you financial security for a full year.
I keep telling you, I got to Be free, you're right.
Key is? Agreed?
Agreed, fine.
Tell no one about this, not even Tommy. Don't breathe a word of it to your own shadow. Do you understand?
Nero, how did you ever locate me in Hong Kong?
Oh, I'm clever at that. Seeing Eye Finnegan, that's what they call me.
I'm awfully glad you did. Let's go someplace else. Come on, let's go. Understand?
See you, ladies. Hey! How's the war? You taking care of it for me?
Nero, stop that. You'll get us in trouble. Come on, I know a quieter place.
Oh, I bet you do, Ian. I bet you do.
On the shore of tomorrow's ending, quite alone, we pick up every stone we find.
Upstairs is vacant when you're bored, sweetie.
Hey, madam.
I'm not a madam anymore, but what do you want?
How do you keep those boobs on? Special kind of glue?
No, just some special kind of willpower. Any special song?
Yeah, do you know, I Like What You Like?
Puff, you magic dragon. You think I'm rich, do you?
And queer. That's a good combination. Hey, what's upstairs?
They tell me it's a very exciting show. Do you want to see it?
I want money. And I'll do a lot of things. I like you, man. I like you.
Now you're beginning to sound like your girlfriend.
Well, you're making me jealous.
Easy on the scotch, darling. I want you to see everything straight.
Well, that's our motto, huh, Ian? See straight and think crooked. Well, I'm seeing you pretty good, Lady Bannister. And you're looking more possible every bottle.
Now, about seeing things straight. I'm not really a faggot. It's just that ever so often I do get a little uptight about going the same old route.
Yeah, me too. Hey, let's go upstairs, huh? Play mahjong. Take that bottle for courage.
False courage won't be necessary.
I'd like you to provide me with blueprints and a mock-up of the Sidewinder laser beam radar air-to-air missile which you're presently engaged in installing, called CLCC-2.
What do you mean, provide you?
Turn over to me a copy of the blueprints and a viable model of CLCC-2.
How did you...
How did I? Research, psychological research. People have been doing it since long before Iago, but I happen to be good at it, and Hong Kong is the supreme place to do it in. Does that answer your question?
What would you do with this device?
As a businessman, I may resell it at a profit, or I might give it away. No telling.
And if I refuse?
Put it this way. If you accept, you will be handed the only print and the negative of this film to destroy. Or to exploit commercially, if you prefer. And you will be given $250,000 Hong Kong dollars to help you forget your troubles. You'll also have safe passage to anywhere. The alternative is that a copy of the film be sent to your Department of Defense. This proof of aberrant behavior would bring you not just lifetime disgrace, but in a matter this important would get you assassinated. Blackmailing is the unforgivable sin of United States weapons development.
God help me.
That is getting to be a familiar phrase around here. Doctor, will you come down for a moment?
Even if I accepted there's so many unsolved problems...
I understand.
Furthermore, I'm not adequately equipped to cope
This has been anticipated. In these laboratories in my house, you will find not only all the equipment that you need, but also an old colleague of yours. The two of you, with discreet help, will put this extraordinary missile together. Dr. Adding.
Oh.
Dr. Bannister.
We have met. Yes.
Yes, well, in order to make this whole affair seem less sordid, let us keep reminding ourselves that this weapon, as I understand it, could save all nations, big or small, from nuclear destruction, at least for some time to come. The politicians of this world are dangerous. I believe in reducing their advantages over myself and a few other people, so consider yourself refugees, refugee scientists, waiting for the proposition that all nations remain equal, at least for a little while. Also, if it works, it could be damn profitable to the three of us.
Ever let a man in Bannister's position defect? Damn it, man, if you think our taxpayers are shelling out billions of dollars a year so the whole world can get American-made methods, your bureau should be burnt at the stake.
There's no proof that Bannister defected.
He's gone, hasn't he? And he carries in his head the hottest bundle of secrets this country owns.
He knows a lot, but he doesn't know everything.
Well, where the hell is he?
Yesterday, one of our agents in Hong Kong heard his name mentioned. A young American expatriate with the name of Finnegan, and we think Finnegan's a deserter from the American Army.
So, what have you done?
We've got Zimmerman on it. He's the best man we've got. He should be in touch with British intelligence any minute.
Zimmerman, whatever your stake in this, always remember this is a crown colony. Almost unearthed. And it consists of 98% Chinese.
Look, I was chosen because I am cautious. Furthermore, I'm a James Joyce scholar. Now, cooperate with me this much. Find me a first-class hotel with the best possible suite and have this boy, Finnegan, and his girlfriend meet me there immediately. Give him my card.
Leopold Z. Zimmerman, Vice President in charge of foreign sales. Peter Canal Publishing Company, Madison Avenue, New York.
Absolutely right. But call me C. No Mr. anything. Just C.
Call me Mr. Finnegan.
Finnegan. Do you mind if I called you son? Son, this is a pleasure. Everything you've written, I've read. All that's been published, that is. Wasn't very much. Only 3 in the Kenyon Review. Could I be right?
Right.
But they were perfect. Perfect. What I like best was Sleeping with Molly Bloom. Jesus, that was really perfect.
You a good critic?
Oh, I see you may have some suspicions about my possible accent, Mr. and Madam Finnegan. I must ask you to pardon it. I'm proud of my accent. It's my badge of the ghettos. Poverty was no stumble to me. I read my way out of it. I climbed up through T.S. Eliot and the classics into publishing.
So what do you want exactly? I mean, people haven't been kicking my door down lately.
You did that one good job in drag, remember?
What the hell do you say?
What do I want? Well, I'll tell you what I want, son. Oh, boy, do I help yourself to some more champagne whenever you feel like it. Expensive stuff. What I'd like to know, son, is what you're writing these days. Describe for me your present opus magnus.
Ah, my new work.
Yeah.
Well, I'm working on a rock opera. And my latest thing is about 24 hours in Hong Kong. See, there's this young man, he's a writer, you know? And he's trying to find his way through life. And this older guy, he's Chinese. And he's looking for his lost youth. This guy's me.
Oh, pardon me. No, don't disappoint me. I wonder. Well, no, I couldn't be as lucky, could I? You wouldn't by any chance have a modern James Joyce novel in mind?
Oh, Joyce? Yeah, he's my thing,
no.
Man. I'm his descendant. What? I pick up where Jimmy left off.
For God's sake.
Dublin moves to the Orient.
Oh, stately Bump Mulligan came from the stairway bearing a bowl of lather. Introivo ad altare Deo.
Come up, Kinch, come up, you fearful Jesuit!
Ah! The heavens three of stars hung with human night blue fruit.
Oh, God, isn't the sea what Algy calls it? A sweet gray mother. The snot green sea, the scrotum pink.
God damn it, son. My firm Club Incorporated would like to celebrate a new client. Dear old Finnegan.
Kidding?
Tomorrow, we sign the contract.
Kidding?
Tonight, it's high life in low Hong Kong. Expenses on the house, just as usual.
Coxman, beware, here we come! Listen, babe, the kind of night we're looking for, I think it'd be better if you stay home. You don't mind, do you?
Have fun, white man. I'll stay home and mind the papoose.
Hey, Ta-Ling, come on. What are you so uptight for?
Can you give the cashier, please? Yes, Mr. Zimmerman, dear. Could you have 10,000 Hong Kong dollars ready for me when I come down, please? Yes, 10,000. Mr. Zimmerman. Zimmerman. Zim. Ah, to hell with you, I'm coming down.
Come on, you wine-fizzling, gin-sizzling, booze-guzzling existence. Come on, you dog.
Hello. I'm Zelda. We saw you running back there and hoped you'd join us. Do you smoke?
Yes, tonight I'll do anything.
So we picked a good time to pick you up.
Sure did. 四人頭真係激到我死啊! I'm furious. I don't want to talk about it. Never mind. What kind of cigarettes are these?
Why?
They taste sweet.
What is it like to be free? Not have to answer to anyone, anybody but me. To run if I want to be totally me. I'm just turning on to. What is it like to be free? What is it like to be? What is it like to be free? What a different life feel today. Oh, what a difference I feel. I'm not the person I was yesterday. I've shaken the boredom and cast off the rain. That bar, cleaned off the dust, and let the wind blow through my mind. I find, what is it like to be free? What is it like to be? I wouldn't trade it for anything. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I can be, for the first time, I am free. You are free. I am free. I'm finally me. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Vassals and serfs by my side. Through the World Wars, first of all, I lived in this apartment in Greenwich Village, just above a plumber shop. Only 17 years of age I was.
Never been here.
No, thanks. No, they're illegal. Only 17 years of age I was at the time, and I know what the Schwartz, ooh, and knockout. Oh, gee, what a pack. Compared to what Babylon looked like the garment districts.
So read this.
Huh?
It's on copulation. This reminds me, where the hell is Taleng?
What's the matter? Aren't we good enough for you? You want some more girlies, sailor boy?
You see, I wanted this Schwartz permanently, but she left me for Dizzy Gillespie, a jazz fan.
Will you read that damn thing? Read it for my style. Blow your mind.
Now, reading at 4 a.m. ain't justice. Later is fairer.
Where the hell is Taleng? Hey, Zim, when you publish my stuff, you can't use my name.
Oh, in some sort of trouble.
No, I'm not in trouble. I'm a loyal deserter, man. I'm a deserter to my country and my priest, but loyal to my heart and my writing. Now look, Z, you better write that contract tonight. Tomorrow I may sign with Random House.
Yakety, 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 business. Hey, come on, you. Grandpa, dance. Don't go to sleep. Tomo.
Dancing is for chorus boys. I'm a tinker.
God damn it, I'm miffed. Darling is out in the town. She should stay here and tend house. She should wait on me. Have some champagne.
Champagne? No, thanks.
Waste not, want not, man. Sound ignorant, Z, you bastard. Hope you're solvent.
Your wife, she always this late.
Yeah, when she supported me. But now I'm the breadwinner. I'm loaded. Look.
Hey, you made a bonanza, huh?
Did a job, I got paid.
Wow. Sold a book, maybe. Sold a story.
Me and old Doc Faustus sold a lot of things.
Explain to your publisher.
I'm a moonlighting blackmailer on the side, Zim. A blackmailer. You want a job done, huh? I'm an artist! An artist needs deep water to swim in, you lousy New York skulking feather merchant!
Just tell me about this blackmail. Don't tear me short.
Well, you want to hear about blackmail, do you?
Yes, please. Where did you make all that money?
A tale I could unfold, Leopold. Over the chicks. Shh.
Well, whisper to your publisher. Like a priest I am.
A 10 publisher. A certain man approached me. His name is Mr. Go. That's the whole truth and nothing but Go.
Oh, don't stop. You got me.
I am the jewel of Asia, the geisha.
Look, with my clans, there are no secrets. Talk on.
Get away. You smell a pig's feet.
Oh, no. This Mr. Go. Jeez, what a name. I'm curious.
Place at the end, the name of yours truly, El Blue.
Message for Mr. Zimmerman. The girl was snatched and we lost the car. Mercedes 600. License unlisted. One Oriental man, maybe two.
Damn it. Get these hookers out of here. Alert the men and get back here as soon as possible.
Yes. Wait. Fighty down. Fighty down. Đi. Cô quay down. Down. Fighty. Fighty. Fighty trở lại.
Then again. Then again. It's about Tarling.
What about her?
She's been kidnapped.
Who?
Tarling.
Who?
Are you awake?
Yes.
Well, listen. Talk fast and clear. There's been a secret weapon stolen, and you know who's behind it.
Who are you?
I'm from American Intelligence. Talk fast. Who does you deal with?
No publisher?
I'm your government. I'm your friend. Who's the man you dealt with?
No contract, huh?
You'll get your contract. You say so, why go? See the brains.
Who's why go?
You'll get into serious trouble if you don't help us. An agent hears you talking. What's the story? What's all this about blackmail? Where did you get all this kind of money?
All right, I'll tell you. Just let me get some coffee. I'm drunk.
You lying son of a bitch. You said you liked my writing. Two-faced pig. One of them not hit the other one over the head with a typer. What's this?
As the chairman of Nervous International Banking House, Suzuki Limited. Ito, you're not samurai enough to use that gun.
There's a voice out there.
Come this way.
Hong Kong's a mixed-up place. I never knew what I was writing about before. Here, are we going anywhere near Tarling?
Now, Finnegan, you should know the facts before your execution, so to speak. Mr. Suzuki, on the surface, is a respectable banker. But more importantly, he represents Soviet interest, has done for some time. You and Tarling are a menace. You know too much, talk too much. You lead authorities to us. You'll give evidence against us. You'll finish us. That's why my partner is holding that gun.
Oh, that's cheerful news. Too bad I won't be around to write a book about it. It's good material.
Book? You could fill volumes. We've been doing this kind of thing for years. We work in the vacuum between enemy nations.
Who's going to take care of Tarling?
I understand that a maid called Zelda is taking care of her right now.
I had waited long enough. So now, Mr. Gore, to you came feelings unfelt before. Change.
No, Suzuki. I'm suddenly bored with my life. Fed up with the way things have been going. I've used up this air. Something has started inside me to move. You feel that way too? Something new, strange, something useful. Now, what could I have to do with anything useful?
Why'd you turn him loose?
Why have you let the boy and girl roam around the lot?
Each transaction I've ever done has been more dangerous than the one before.
Are you obsessed?
Why don't I just spoil away like the green stuff on dirty water? Maybe it's because I have too much juice left. I haven't used up half my heartbeats or any of my ambition. Maybe I've been saving for something. Mutation. That's it. Change. It's come to me later than I thought, but here it is, looking like a flag in the wind. I wonder if I can do it. Change. I've done it before. When I was very young, I came from another country. Now the wheel has turned. I'm leaving here. I'm going somewhere else.
Now, Mr. Gore, you have your opportunity to redeem yourself. I can only wish you well and hope you live long enough to do it.
Can you see a little canister back there?
Oh, this?
Yes, thank you. Something new. Better than mace.
Pop, you confuse me.
General? Darling is on the junk below. The force from that swinging light. You'll have to save it. So, down ye drop.
Sit down and I'll tell you why you're here.
I don't want to sit down. Just tell me how to get out of here.
Do you mind telling me why you're not killing me?
I don't know. Maybe I'm mutating, or maybe I'm just getting set up. Maybe you're going to get killed anyhow without me. Get to the junk and take the gun.
Hey, can't we do this thing together?
No, you do your thing, I do my thing. Don't wait.
Get out of here. Get help.
Looks like a butcher shop. What have you been celebrating, Zelda? You got outside. Thought as part of my Fu Manchu kit. Very interesting features. Fuel-controlled automatic steering, electric motor, wire to the flax walk.
Where's Suzuki?
A friendly banker was alive when I last saw him. You and Tang take a month's trip to the China Sea, like to deserve each other.
How do you know it was Go? We played back the tape a dozen times. His name, his frequency is well known. There can be no question of it.
What about that explosion?
Why did you fire on the airplane? If Go is killed, I want an explanation.
You start cross-examining me and you'll get singed by Washington.
Mr. Zimmerman, if I had the authority, I'd muzzle you and airstraight you back to Washington within an hour.
Hong Kong, very brief city, like 15, 16-year-old dog ready to die.
Hong Kong looks as healthy as most other cities in the world I've seen.
It is. All cities are dying, only here we know it.
Mm-hmm. But, they don't.
They don't, but they will.
Ever meet this man, Go?
The rich pig.
Ah, was smart. Hard to catch, eh?
I'm smarter than any pig. You like to go pig hunting?
Sure.
You go see Mr. Ito Suzuki, the banker.
I'm curious about your late partner, Mr. Y.Y. Go.
Not a partner, a friend. A very good one.
I also have word that you know where a Mr. Bannister, an American physicist, is.
No. Mr. Zimmerman, I think you and I are looking for the same thing. A device, let's call it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's as good a name as any. What I'm trying to discover is if you have any clues as to where this device is.
I'm trying to discover the same thing, Mr. Zimmerman.
I have no clues, sir.
Nor I, sir.
And the defectors?
No clues, sir.
Nice garden you've got here.
Oh, we bankers like to live well.
Oh, why not? Why not indeed? You see, if other countries find the device, I would be reprimanded for that.
And I.
Shall we make a pact to keep the device between our two countries alone?
That's a good idea. But, I can't agree with you officially.
Oh, well, nothing official, of course, but we could keep each other informed, however.
I suggest we keep each other in sight.
Yeah. Good idea. Will you agree with me to destroy the defectors and the device if it's loose?
We agree at any cost.
No, thanks. I've got to go now. Oh, pardon me, but it seems peculiar that the Russians chose you, being Japanese.
You don't seem typically American, do you?
Oh, well, I was born in Dublin, a German parent.
Oh, really?
Good day, Mr.
Good day.
Oh, by the way, have you found a girl or boy?
No. You?
Nope, no, if you do, let me know. Unofficially, of course.
Glad to, unofficially.
Show him out, please. Good day. Sayonara, sayonara.
There's a 25,000 Hong Kong dollar reward for information leading to the apprehension of this man, dead or alive, known as Y.Y. Go. He was supposedly shot to death in his helicopter.
佢咧本嚟就應該喺直升飛機入邊打死咗㗎。
But his body has not been found.
但係屍體就揾唔到。
Next face.
第二個咧。
This man.
呢個人咧。
Nero Finnegan.
叫做尼路菲利根。
$10,000 Hong Kong dollars reward.
有1萬銀港銀嘅獎金。
If you bring him back here.
係捉佢翻嚟咧。
Alive if possible.
最好啊生嘅嚇。
But bring him back.
但係冇意要捉佢翻嚟啊。
Finally, this girl.
最後呢個女仔咧。
Same reward for her.
同樣咁多嘅獎金。
$10,000 Hong Kong dollars.
1萬銀港銀。
Again, bring her back alive if possible.
又係捉佢活嘅或者生嘅。
That's it. You can tell them to get to work straight away.
Yes, sir. 啊，睇真啲啊！而家要捉佢啦。好啦，啊。
Our situations are different. Let me say something to you two children. Yesterday, you had a home. You were safe. Today, your home is an ambush. You're on the run. The dogs are after you. There's a price on your heads. There are lots of people who want you and you in any condition they can find it. Why? Secret weapons have been stolen from the two strongest countries in the world. Why blame me? Because you took money for blackmail. Government circles, that's called treason. Pile up some more drift.
Why the hell do you keep getting us involved? I managed to split from the goddamn army. Get shacked up good and safe with Colleen here. Don't sweat it. I'm just writing, playing my music. Then you come along. The chick is thrown in jail. I start rough trading faggots. Blackmailing scientists. Whipping around the air in helicopters. Being chased by the CIA. Super macing Japanese bank presidents. Getting slugged by a lesbian. Spear gunning a Chinese boogeyman. Go, I don't know where you get your energy. But will you quit running our lives for us?
Right. I should have left you alone. But let me say two things. One to each of you. First, Nero. On a calm day, try to remember that you were a grown man when you entered this mess. You came to me. You were told of its danger. I described its secrecy. I paid you more than you asked. You asked a lot.
And I won't hold up in court, Pop. I'm an innocent babe in spite of my years.
Now, this is for you. After I first saw you, I had an illusion, a fantasy. It came back and back, that you were my daughter. I suppose that all men of my age begin to wish that they had children again, but I tell you, I was surprised when it happened to me. Anyway, this is the obscure reason why you're still alive. And out here on this beachhead, and I'm not in Hong Kong, running this.
No, damn it, I never brought you two Chinese together. Now let's move.
Lion, Shakto, Saling, no, Kauto, Kalanch. I show you Philip. Then I get them. I fight them.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Ah! Are you all right?
You were in China.
I changed my mind.
Again?
We'll have my funeral.
That's a little drastic, isn't it?
No. Bunches the enemy together. First principle of guerrilla warfare. Come.
So then what do we do?
After that, I present you and all the other young, beautiful people in the world with a very secret Sidewinder laser...
A Sidewinder what?
Laser beam. Sidewinder finds snake that finds its enemy by heat, by radar. Come, get up.
Oh, so now we're going to blow up Asia.
No, this device is defensive. For protection only. A shield of light, you could call it.
Go, life with you is rough, but never dull.
Darling, she's in my shop. You owe me 10,000 Hong Kong.
What's all that crowd for?
Oh, they following us, we following them.
Sneak me to your shop?
That costs more money. You run quick.
Right.
These computers then give priority to the nearest approaching target. The laser then sends out the shortest, fastest blips of synchronized light beams imaginable.
Now that you are all here, I'd like to take this opportunity to express my personal sorrow over the death of one who has always worked for the welfare of this colony, Mr. Yin Yang Go. The funeral oration is to be read at 5 p.m. at the foot of the great Buddha.
I believe, sir, that Mr. Go left a will behind.
So I've heard, yes.
What are the contents, sir? It's most important we know something.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, I know nothing of that. I'm just as much in the dark as you are.
A few hints, if possible?
No, I'm sorry. I'm as much in the dark as you are.
Hey. My God, you haven't killed her, have you?
No, I put her to sleep. Now, this drug make her talk. Yak, 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 yak. Very, very expensive. Yeah. Very expensive. She have beautiful trip. Too good for should-be horsemen.
It is indeed a highly sophisticated meld of 4 very current, very sophisticated components into one extraordinary weapon system. A system capable of destroying 50 approaching warheads within 1 minute without ever firing a shot. Watch this.
Gentlemen, I'm very much impressed. What do you think, Finnegan?
I think we'll need a lot of faith.
Where's Finnegan?
I get him next.
Where's Go?
Well, he's in little pieces all over China Sea.
No, I doubt it. I don't believe he was in that helicopter at all.
He's having funeral now.
Well, you prove to me that it's his body inside that casket, and I'll double this.
Oh, I see.
Now get these 4 thugs out of here and have them surround the place and guard it. I don't want to have Suzuki and his men barging in here.
Let's see, all right. I go to funeral, see if Mr. Gold is in casket, huh?
Dolphy, you double-crossed me and you're dead 6 times.
Wait. Dollar. Dowling is at the Dolphin's Pharmacy.
All right, you're safe here. You can relax.
Dressed up like a salesman and whore around at night. That's what you do for a living, eh, Whitey?
Where is Finnegan?
You took him out to Cat Street.
Tell me about Yin Yang Go.
What do you want to know about Yin Yang Go?
How did he approach you? Is he alive?
What do I get for the answers?
25,000 Hong Kong dollars and your freedom to leave whenever you like. What the hell are you laughing at?
That's the same deal Gold made with Bannister.
So Bannister was bribed.
Blackmailed.
Where is he? I'd like to see him.
You're too old. He likes boys.
Look, Towling, we're your friends, your allies.
But if I decide to think, you'd double-cross me like you did Finnegan, wouldn't you?
Tell me where Bannister is.
He's in Gold's mind and Gold's eyes.
What's he doing?
A laser beam.
For whom? For what?
It's Gold's present to me, to wear around my head.
Now wait, I'll shoot you.
You're Waiwa Go. I don't know you anywhere. Where's the beam?
Nothing we can do to help him. Come. This way we can watch things backstage.
I don't think you can have a funeral like this more than once or twice in your life. I mean, after a while, people won't come.
Softly. Speak softly. Remember your age.
Look, here comes your casket.
I didn't know I was so popular.
Who pays for all this?
My enemies, eventually.
I think if I wasn't so old, I could fall in love with you. You realize that?
I'm afraid the story doesn't go that way. A coffin is lonely if you have no son and daughter. It's peaceful if you leave a family behind.
So?
So you and Finnegan are my children.
I think you think wrong. That's what I think. Oh, but I've been dreaming about Hugo. And it's pretty sexy, I tell you. I think we Chinese ought to stick together.
Oh, watch out!
It's finally dead. Jump.
an ancient rule of Zen that the dragon will be pacified. And the same applies to man.
If you happen to be tried, meretriciously and right.
Beautiful. And you look beautiful, too. And one is what you should have been.
Have you ever looked through the belly button of a Buddha before?
No, but I bet it's the hub of all wisdom.
When Buddha winks his eye, and the moon is very strange, you can feel the jasmine sleeping by. Everything begins to change. When Buddha winks his eye, it's an ancient rule of Zen that the dragon will be passive, and the same applies to men.
If you happen to be trapped, meretriciously and right. Such integrity the world will have never seen.
Here he comes! Our boy! Finnegan at the wing!
Nero!
Finnegan!
Wait, Dad!
My gentle friends of Hong Kong
我親愛嘅香港朋友，
and representatives of nations great and small, present and absent,
同埋各國嘅代表，
I am here to represent Mr. Yin Yang Go,
我而家係代表咗已經過世嘅 Y.Y. 高先生。
and I will read his last will and testament to you as they did in old China and indeed as they did in ancient Rome. I give to every country that wants it
如果各國家要嘅話，
complete blueprints to a special laser beam sidewinder device.
一個全套嘅雷射嘅藍圖。
Now this device can be made for little money.
只係用少少錢就可以做到嘅。
It's a defensive, wondrous shield.
一個奇妙但有防禦性嘅武器，
And it's effective against anti-ballistic warhead attacks,
可以對付一個飛彈嘅攻擊，
even from outer space.
太空嚟嘅都得。
It was Mr. Go's wish
係高先生希望
that the people at his funeral here
係在場嘅各位
should witness this device in
可以
action.
證實呢個武器嘅功力。
You're under arrest.
Back again, Lazarus. I'll be with you in a moment. Begin, doctors.
So, what have you done?
Zimmerman, he should be in touch with the British intelligence agency any minute.
Why the British? Are they running our secrets?
No, but they run Hong Kong and they get hot as hell when we make waves. Here's their cable. Listen to this. The alleged defection must be treated cautiously. The peace of this city cannot, repeat, cannot stand violent maneuvers or overt killing. The people are tense and the jolly red giant next door is waiting for an excuse to move. Advise us plans and procedure.
Yes, Mr. Go redeemed himself. And beautiful Tai Ling. She really got what she wanted. A rich, powerful, respected husband. The beam really works. Who will it strike next time? Well, I have 50 years to worry about that. Perhaps it could even be you.
Meditation is interrupted by one clapping hand. When the fire doesn't burn, and your yesterday's bloom still has you concerned, then it's time you consulted.